but I am doing this late night stream that I've been saying I was gonna do. Thought I'd play some Jump Force for y'all, and I'm not gonna play online just because it's a dead game. So also this will be way easier for my bandwidth. I'll try not to just play as my character, but be warned, I'm just going to probably be sticking in the my hero, and I might pull some Dragon Ball characters out for Nexi, but who knows, realistically. So, oh, also, people who've been saying this in the comments, I know my name's spelled with 1P. I did that on purpose, so it just wouldn't come up as a gem if, like, you were texting it. Because I spell my name normally like you would like Sapphire. But it didn't really stick because it kept doing the Sapphire emoji. Which at first I thought was funny as hell. Then it got really annoying. So, 1P. Let's see, who do we want to bring? Let's bring Deba Deku. Where's Deba Deku? Deku, All Might, and I'll put my character in there just in case I really need her. I doubt I will. All swordsmen versus all one for all. You'll see what I mean if you don't understand OC videos. Anyway, so speaking of OC, that's the topic of today's video. 2 minutes in. OC bashing. Why, my thoughts, and why I don't think you should really be doing it even if you don't like an OC. There are several OCs, you know. No one's gonna like every OC. There's an OC for every... Oh, shit. Poor Deku's already getting beat to hell by these asshole swordsmen. There we go. There we go. Oh, he went Super Saiyan. He went Super Saiyan. Oh, he got me. He got me. I'm sorry, how do you block? Block that. So, back to OC bashing. Sorry, I kind of got into the fight. Oh, he didn't. Come on. His animations take way too long. I only say that because I think I don't know Kenshin very well, so if this isn't true, I'm sorry, but I think he's supposed to be like a really fast fighter, because I know he's supposed to be a really good one. And that was not as easy as I would have liked, but you know, still got the W. So back to OC bashing. I'll do some fights in between and comment on those, but I'm gonna try to keep my thoughts coherent. So original characters, especially for people like me who really don't have bodies, and you know, these original characters are extensions of ourselves, but to anyone who really, you know, doesn't, to anyone who really puts a lot of time into these OCs, I mean, they're special people. They're no different than... Oh, it didn't change it. They're no different than, well, a canon character to them. They're OCs that aren't even mine that I consider canon. And one of them is from Rose Hitsugaya, Willow Reyes. She fits too well into the support skills. Okay. But when you're talking about these characters that don't need spotlight, but you know, it's nice for them to have, like OCs like Sapphire Yagi, like Willow Reyes, that were obviously really... Okay, there's no events going on. I didn't think there would be, but you know, sometimes they do an anniversary event. With whenever you look at it, okay, let me get everything together. When you're looking at OCs and you go, oh, I don't like X, Y, or Z about them, well, it's not your OC, it doesn't matter. I mean, you can comment, and obviously there's like healthy criticism and all that, but I'm talking about like, oh, you know, taking like one of Sarge's OCs, for example, Sekai, like, oh, I don't think Sekai should be like, you know, that good of a swordsman or anything. Well, I mean, it doesn't really make sense for you to be criticizing that when a lot of the time the people that I see criticizing other people's OCs are what I like to call Mary Sue OCs, and they're just good at everything they do. These characters cannot do wrong. They're usually, if not the best at something, they're the best you're gonna find. Realistically, like, the ones that are better are either older or, you know, and like, to an extent, Power Fantasy OCs are kind of similar, but Power Fantasy OCs, in my opinion, are a little better. Just because, like, a Power Fantasy OC isn't completely Mary Sue. Like, she can still be B, or he can still be B. And, like, Sapphire is definitely a Power Fantasy OC. She has one for all at, like, 70%. She is one hell of a fighter. But she's still, like, in my story, she's gotten beat by pretty much every major hero and villain, just because that's kind of how you learn. And it's really not, it wouldn't be calling her Mary Sue, because, like, she's not really that good at talking people down, though she does try. Let's start off with Todoroki. We'll throw Sapphire in there, and we'll bring Katsuki in. This should be an interesting team. I might have some trouble, because this is not my A team. My A team is who you saw. Although I wasn't trying as hard as I could. Until the last little bit where I was just completely focused on fighting. And I mean, to be honest, on a small side tangent, I do like this game. I just also don't think it's very popular, and I understand why it's not very popular. Like, the story is kind of hard, and they needed to do a lot of polish. But for what this game is, it's pretty fun for me anyway. The models are pretty decent. I mean, some of them look kind of weird, but that's because they were trying to go for more of a realistic. Oh yeah. Nope. Don't even know where I'm getting it from. I love how I got two guys in a row who I don't know what anime they're from. I'm gonna look like a total shitter. I know I've seen this anime, I just can't remember it. Oh, it's gonna bug me. Oh. Okay, let's get some Baku bro action. That went way better than the first one. Even though I missed half of Todoroki's attacks. I hit the long range one though. I'm happy about that. But with this game, I know it's a dead game, but you know, people like what they like. It's all it is. Like, and that's what I don't understand, because the same thing kind of applies to OCs. Like, oh, you know, I don't like certain canon characters. I think certain canon characters are trash. Boruto, the one that is in this very lineup, is indeed one of them. Let me just grab Deku here. We're gonna grab Deku, All Might, and I don't think I'm gonna need him, but we'll play as Goku next time. I don't play as Goku a lot in this game. ironically. And that's just because I'm not really that good with him. Everyone says, like, oh, well, the characters play the same. Well, I mean, yes and no, because, like, I consider All Might way faster at attacking than, say, Vegeta or Trunks, but Trunks has a lot more situational moves, but if you get put into that situation, they're really good. Also, I'm about to spark some hate with the Boruto fans, because I'm pretty sure Deku would whip the floor with Boruto. Or like, Bolt, as he's called. At least I know where everyone's from in this battle. Oh, his canceled out mine, didn't it? There's about to be a lot of Sabo right here. Delaware Smash. Never underestimate the Delaware Smash. Yo, real talk, Sabo looks better without his jacket. I didn't even comment on how I don't think he should have been able to block a Detroit Smash just by holding the screen up. I'm sorry, I'm not talking like, oh, he couldn't block it at all. I'm just talking about by the physical act of putting his screen up. That should not have been enough. I'm sorry, I have a little thing against Sanji. I am sorry, Sanji fans. And it's only because in this game he fights like an asshole. Poor Deku, his costume got completely totaled. But like when you're talking, especially with OCs, and I mean like ones that people have poured their heart and soul into, you have to kind of be careful. I'm not, I don't know what just happened there. If you guys are watching, I'm sorry. I'm not saying don't criticize, I'm saying don't just bash. Okay, so for the last battle, before I kind of wrap up my thoughts and just because this one has Cell, I gotta play Vegeta first. Okay, so we'll throw Vegeta in first. I'm not really. That could be interesting, and then I'll keep All Might in the back if I really need to bust him out. Outside of Cell, I think I'm pretty fine, because I don't know what moves they gave Cell in this game. I wanna say I know he has instant transmission, but I don't know how that's implemented. Jeez, Vegeta is freaking short. Okay. Oh, I just... Yeah, I'm well. Oh, he's gonna do that same thing. Okay, we're just kicking this guy's ass real quick. Fine. Keep your guard up. Oh, I won't run into that. I won't run into that. Actually, Vegeta, you fought the least. Mainly because your melee is, like, really hard to use. I did shoot a kid with a Gallon gun, though. That's not a sentence I thought I'd say. So, like, this is a late night video, and I just put it out here just to basically put it out because I wanted to do one on this. Especially when you're talking about OCs, though, like, just to wrap up, be kind about them. I mean, there's no reason to really be an asshole just because the OC doesn't make sense to you. It doesn't have to. Not every OC is going to. You know, I know a lot of people make OCs for shit they don't watch or even know a lot about, so that they'll watch and learn about it. I would, as a fan of a lot of stuff that, you know, is semi-popular or pretty popular, like, I'm a huge My Hero fan, granted that's pretty popular, but I'm always interested in hearing what other people have to say about the show. Like, I've heard some people go, we need a prequel all about Nani. Yes please. She's adorable. But it's just, I don't know how to say this, except just be kind about both canon and non-canon characters. There's a few canon characters I won't make an OC for or about because I don't feel like I would respect the material because, well, I don't know how to write them. There's a few OCs that I put away that, you know, I once did use that I don't think I should. you know, just in closing, try to be kind to OCs. I'm sorry for the rambly video. I'm really happy if you guys actually stuck around this. Jesus, those shorts and leggings, why? I mean, they don't look that bad, I guess, but I don't know. Really needs to pick a color combo. I would at least have made the jacket green. And to wrap up, and I know I said this once before, but we're going to just kind of... I'm going to go over an OC that I made a long time ago. And her name's actually just the same as mine. It's Sapphire. As a matter of fact, I'm playing as her. Now, she doesn't run around in this outfit, but she does. Okay, so her mother and father are Misty and Toshinari Yagi. If you guys are fans of My Hero, you already know that Toshinari Yagi is All Might. And that's his thing. And I think All Might's actually down here. I want to say, because I remember... okay, well, no, this is Goku down here. Why did I think All Might was down here? I was just trying, I was hoping to do a size comparison. Maybe he's down here in this tunnel thing. Oh yeah, boop. This is a bouncy fucking motorcycle. Oh my god, this thing is just skipping. What is this? Okay, back to Sapphire. So when she was born, she was essentially sold off, not by Toshinari, obviously. There was this doctor who had a gambling debt, and he gave Misty, who's an OC of Hetsugaya's, link in the description, if I remember to put it. If not, pinned comment, if I remember to put it. But anyway, that's her mother, and she was given a stillborn that essentially was made to pass off as Sapphire, who was then sold to this orphanage, air quote, that was the official story. But it was really just some dude that was trying to get some money for the fact that he had a kid that could have the potential to have one for all. Now, she unlocks her quirk early on at the age of 5. Basically, narratively, I needed her to. Don't at me. I'm actually gonna throw her in something that she has worn at least around. Not hairstyles, features. So let's see if I can still make this outfit. She usually has some kind of bracers on because it does help her quirk, which one for all, so duh. I'll just get rid of these. So this would be like just a training outfit, nothing special. Damn them legs though. So with all of this being said, when she finally got away, she was on the run until she was about 15, to which she made it back to UA, or I should say made it to UA, and was able to enroll thanks to some help from, well, essentially being able to scrounge up enough money to enroll for 1 year at UA High. Now, how she did this was she traveled around and she was just helping clear out like bandits and low-level thugs and stuff like that. And thanks to that, like people that she helped would give her money, sometimes food, sometimes like little All Might or brain freeze pens. And she eventually just kind of was able to go and enroll for 1 year. Now, in my story, I do have it that if you make it in the top 10%, you don't have to pay tuition. That is clearly 110% there for narrative reasons, because if she does well enough, she might get a pass, you know. So, hey, that's cool. But anyway, once she finds out who she is, she really does strive to be a good daughter and a good hero and a good person, but that's kind of the thing that she goes through is, am I being a good person, am I being a good daughter, da 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 da. Hers is a lot less about power, because as you can see, I just oh, I am not getting thrown around by a beach club. I'm gonna stay out of that range. And then I'm just gonna beat the piss out of you. I don't know how this helps me do smash attacks, but alright. Oh! I'm not even gonna be mad. That was actually kind of a good counter. Says that though. Oh! See if I can do this just with staff. Starting off strong. Oh, shit. I wonder if I can actually... Oh, that's a short range one. See? I told you that was a good counter one. That doesn't mean spam. Because eventually... Yep, I did it with the staff. Even though I had like two pretty good people as backup, I had Todoroki and I had Bakugo, so I could have done it probably solo. I know I could have soloed it with Bakugo. Todoroki, maybe. Anyway, that's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed.